Welcome back, everyone. Guess what? We get to finally talk about Grand Theft Auto 5, one of the best-selling games of all time, and see if this game is still worth playing in 2021. Heads up, spoiler alert, this game is still completely worth playing. It's a crazy good game, has probably one of the biggest, cultural effects of any game in a very long time. Starting off, this game actually came out in 2013, and it was released for not only the PlayStation 3, but also the Xbox 360, PC, PlayStation 4, the Xbox One series, and now the Xbox Series X and S and the PlayStation 5s. This is one of the games that have had one of the longest lifespans of any game of all time that I've seen in terms of still being super popular, but also it seems to be growing and people keep finding different niches and different things of incorporating newer things in this game, which is crazy. Now the game itself, I'm sure most of you know by now, it's a third person type of game. You go ahead, fill out these missions, you go ahead, you do all that crazy stuff in this game that I can't talk about because this, this video is going to get demonetized if I do, but it's a crazy good game. The graphics were really good at the time, and even now they're still actually very good. And Rockstar spent many years, many millions of dollars probably to get this game out to the public, and they have since made so much money off this game that it's crazy. And from what I heard, not even a year ago, they were still hitting record-breaking months or years or quarters of how much money they were making from this game, and that's what's super crazy. It's they have an infinite amount of money they can make from this thing. So we just heard not even that long ago that they just started working on GTA 6, and a lot of people were upset. But me personally, I kind of already saw that coming because they were making so much money from this thing, just like Nintendo with the Nintendo Switches, that they're just why would we make another one? If these are still making money, we would just wait until people stop buying them and then we'll release a new one. And that's what, Rockstar did with GTA 5 or GTA 6 for that matter. Now, Grand Theft Auto, the actual game, is one thing. Grand Theft Auto Online is a whole nother thing, which is super crazy. And one thing that's been really taking off recently is actually role-playing with Grand Theft Auto 5. So essentially these people, especially, Twitch streamers and a ton of other people, they will actually go ahead and essentially role-play different people, and they will play this game as those role-played characters. And I've watched a couple of them. They're actually pretty funny, and they're really interesting just because, they have proximity chat and a lot of different things, and I think that's a really awesome thing. But even then, this is another one of those things that once GTA 6 comes out, it's going to take a lot of people to start getting onto that game for that to have as much of an effect as GTA 5. Mostly because GTA 5 has been out for so long for so many different consoles, everybody has their hands on this game. So pretty much whether you have, a PlayStation 3, a PC, or one of the latest consoles, you have the ability of playing this game. And with GTA Online, you can spend all this money and keep buying new things and, upgrading your stuff online. But like I mentioned, the role-playing thing that's been going on right now is one of the most popular things of this specific, newer addition to this specific game. And it makes me kind of happy about people still finding new ways to utilize these old games and keep improving on it. Now, there's also been a lot of downloadable content for this specific, game as well. The biggest one was pretty much the launch of Grand Theft Auto Online, adding a bunch of new vehicles, weapons, other stuff that, GTAfandom.com has pretty much posted. There was also a collector's edition of GTA 5, which features a couple more guns and a couple more, cars and stuff like that. And since then, I think there's been a couple bug fixes and different things like that. But that is pretty much the update for this game. That's pretty much been the biggest thing that's happened. But I want to add one more thing. One of my favorite things, I don't know why I'm addicted to looking at these things, is looking at the modding capability of GTA 5 and what people were able to do, not only bringing in assets from GTA 4 and San Andreas to GTA 5, but also upgrading and upscaling the graphics of GTA 5, making it look crazy. This specific console in this game, dude, it looks crazy how good people were able to, upscale these graphics with. And comparing what I saw on my TV to what these people were able to make, now they have crazy good setups probably, and they always test the newest CPUs and stuff like that with these specific games. And it's very interesting to see what people like this were able to do. And I will probably leave maybe some videos that I've seen linked down below in the description that you guys really need to check out, because it's crazy how good people were able to make these graphics. I mean, it's crazy in my opinion. So ultimately, I think a game like GTA 5, you are pretty much set. You can buy this game today. We know for a fact that, this manufacturer is not going to make GTA 6. until like another 4 or 5 years from now, mostly because they're trying to get more people to, go ahead and, get their hands on the latest console so they can use that more horsepower. They're definitely cutting out support for PS3, and I don't know if they're going to cut support for the PS4 and Xbox One. I don't know for 100% fact. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I doubt they will, but if it comes on in the next 3 years, then they probably won't. But this game still has pretty much a long lifespan ahead of it, and even when GTA 6 comes out, I do think that more people are still going to be able to play GTA 5 and they're still going to be in love with it. It's going to take time for people to get their hands on the GTA 6, but people already have GTA 5 in their hands and in their library. That's why people were able to make all these mods and cool things, and that's why there's such a huge community with this game, is because it's been available for so long. So in my opinion, GTA 5 is an amazing game. I would highly recommend you guys to check it out. If you already don't, you probably already have it. And I do think in 2021, it's one of those games that still seems to be growing, even though it's so many years old. So I love this game, although I've never finished it 100%. I love the community and the culture that this game has brought, and just the modding capability behind it as well is pretty interesting. So that pretty much covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.